Welcome back to another GT Homes exclusive. One of the questions we often hear is, what are pre-construction condo closing costs? Great question. When purchasing a pre-construction condo, it's important to understand and prepare for many phases of investing in a new build. At GTA Homes, we want you to know exactly what you're committing to before you make one of the biggest financial decisions of your life. Before reaching your final closing date, you should note that you will hit two different closing stages, the interim occupancy phase and the final closing phase. Closing costs, which occur during the final closing phase, are additional fees that you're required to pay once your condo nears your final closing date. There are several fees associated with closing costs, and they vary based on the agreement of purchase and sale. You may want to be mindful that these costs are separate from your deposits and the purchase price of your suite. We can explore this in further detail. But first, you may be wondering, when can I expect these closing costs? The final closing phase occurs once the city has finished its final inspection and the building is officially registered. Once this date starts to approach, your lawyer will contact you with your final closing date and copy of the Statement of Adjustments. This document outlines the necessary financial adjustments as the property transfers from the developer to you. The Statement of Adjustments will also include a trust ledger, which details how funds will move through the developer's account on the day of closing and how much money you will need for the closing process. Once these fees are paid, the buyer will receive the title of their unit and can start paying their mortgage fees. Before the final closing stage, you can expect the interim occupancy stage. This happens when the city has established the property as safe to live in, but the development is not officially registered. During this time, you're legally allowed to occupy your suite, but you will not receive the title transfer to the property just yet. During this phase, you will pay interim occupancy fees that are separate from your closing costs. These fees are similar to what your monthly carrying cost on the unit will eventually be. They're calculated based on the estimate of taxes, condominium fees, and monthly interest payments on the remainder of the total purchase price of your unit, which means the money you haven't put down to date. This preceding period can last anywhere from a few months to 2 years. What closing costs can you expect to incur? There's no set amount of closing costs you're required to pay. This cost can vary depending on the pre-construction project and location. Every project is different, and these fees vary based on your agreement of purchase and sale. The Statement of Adjustments package we mentioned earlier will detail your closing costs. This package can include title insurance fees, land transfer tax, and the remainder of your down payment, if applicable, plus recalculations on property tax payments and condominium fees. A further breakdown of the potential closing costs includes common expenses, including maintenance fees or condo fees. This amount can range from approximately $600 to $1,200. Reserve fund, usually equivalent to 2 months of condo fees, which could be approximately $1,200. Realty taxes, property taxes. This can vary, but our estimate for the City of Toronto is 0.75%, which would total approximately $5,000 in this case. Miscellaneous costs, including utility hookup fees, Tarion warranty enrollment fee, deposit administration, letter charges, discharge of construction mortgage, site review by Tarion, electronic registration fee, HST on appliances. These costs can add up to approximately $4,000 or $5,000. Park levies, community improvement fees, art or education levies. When a new space is developed, the developers must pay the municipality a certain amount for new park space, community resources, or public art projects, if applicable. In turn, this is worked into buyers' closing costs. For a unit of our estimate price, this could be approximately around $8,000 to $12,000. Development charges approximately can range between $12,000 to $25,000. Buyer's legal fees, approximately $1,900. Land transfer tax, provincial and municipal if you're living in the City of Toronto. This is based on the purchase price of your condo unit. On our website, we provide a calculator tool to help you determine this amount. The final closing phase of buying a pre-construction condo is one of the last processes you will have to complete before you receive the title transfer of your new unit. However, it should not be overlooked when you consider investing in the pre-construction condo market. At GTA Homes, we want you to feel comfortable and well-informed before making a life-changing investment. Understanding the ins and outs of pre-construction condo costs will help you prepare when the time comes. This has been another GTA Homes exclusive. Remember to subscribe and to visit us at gtahomes.com.